Welcome back, my friends, and today I'm bringing you the review of the French Tier 9 tank destroyer, the AMX 50 Foch. Probably one of my most liked Tier 9 tanks, that I've played at least. Come to think of it, I've played most of them, so yeah. And I'm going to be comparing it with the Egg Tiger and the SU-122-54. The Egg Tiger because DPM, and I feel like that's a strong suit of this vehicle, even though, whatever. And this because it really does feel like a better armored, slightly less mobile, possibly, 122-54. And first off, DPM 3475 is the lowest in this comparison, but there's only one other Tier 9 tank destroyer with higher DPM, and that's the Tortoise, and it's right between these two, so, not bad. The Egg Tiger, of course, has the highest DPM in the game, nearly 4,000, and SU-122-54 has an amazing gun, DPM, yeah. Which is weird. Penetration 260 isn't bad, slightly better than the 122-54, worse than the Egg Tiger because German guns. Alpha is 400, because it's the 120, that's average. This SU-122 has a 122, but because it's the same gun as the IS-2, the IS-4, the STI, it does an extra 20 damage, so 420, and this is a 128, so, extra 60 damage. Rate of fire it's got the same rate of fire as the Egg Tiger, it's just that 60 lower alpha damage that causes the 15% difference in DPM. It's got a worse rate of fire than the SU-122-54, which explains DPM, plus the extra 20 damage, But it's still only 250-ish more. Reload is 6.91 seconds. Same as the Egg Tiger, yeah. 6.74 in the 122-54. Caliber is a 120. 1,067 meters per second. Shell velocity is not bad. Slightly better than 122-54, worse than the Egg Tiger for some reason. Aim time. All three of these vehicles have a 1.9 second aim time. However, the Egg Tiger, since it's a German gun, has less than 0.3 dispersion at 100 meters, and the Foch has a bit over 0.31. And, Soviet gun is like 3% worse. Yeah. On movement and rotation, however, it is massively better than the Egg Tiger, and slightly worse than the 122-54. So 122-54 makes up for the overall less accuracy, with the slightly better accuracy while moving and rotating. Depression, 6 degrees is kind of lackluster. When you can compare it to the Egg Tiger, which has 8 degrees, and the Egg Tiger is actually more rear-mounted gun than this thing is. This thing is very much front-mounted. I mean, I guess mid-mounted would be for the Egg Tiger. But it is still better than the Soviet, 4 degrees. 18 degrees of elevation is better than all the other vehicles in this comparison. Aiming arc is 10 degrees to the left, 10 degrees to the right. I realize I smacked my lips, so I might probably pick that up. Whoops. Which is the same as the Egg Tiger, better than the 122-54. A lot of Soviet tank destroyers have limited gun arc, and French don't exactly have amazing gun arcs, but this is pretty good. Speed, it is 50 kilometers an hour forward, which is the fastest Tier 9 tank destroyer. 2 kilometers an hour faster than 122-54. However, reverse speed is only 13, so it's not the fastest in reverse. 13 still feels adequate. And then, yeah, 1100 horsepower engine. It weighs quite a substantial amount less than the Egg Tiger, and it has 500 more 330 more horsepower, roughly. So yeah, 122-54 is not that bad, same horsepower as the Egg Tiger, but that 1100 horsepower with the 49.8 ton weight, it is not light, but it's not as heavy as the Egg Tiger, means the power weight ratio is 22.09 horsepower per ton. Effectively, it's 17 on hard, 15.8 on medium, and 9.2 on soft. So that's a downside. It has the worst ground resistances out of the bunch, which is why the 122-54 has effectively better power weight ratio. But don't worry, you'll outmaneuver the Egg Tiger under any circumstances. Credit coefficient, I guess we don't have that for this tank for some reason. Or this tank. weird. 264 is pretty standard view range. 1550 health is on the low end. Is it really only 1550? Wow. It is on the low end. Yag Tiger's on the high end. Usually, I think the 704 is 1500 health, and that's the lowest, but yeah, it's not super good health. We already went over the weight. It weighs just shy of 50. Hull armor is where this thing is amazing. 180 on the front. And at most tanks where it says 180, like Yag Tiger, it's 250. It's not 250 over the front. That's just pretty much the mantlet. This is 180 over most of the front of the tank, which makes for a very good brawling tank. 50 on the side and 50 on the rear, you'll get HE'd, and they'll overmatch if they have 152 or 151 millimeter. So yeah, turret armor shouldn't be a thing. I'm gonna guess that's either the mantlet or the cupolas, but yeah. And then 850 people have. We're not sponsored by Dreadnought. 850 people have played it since it's been released, which isn't bad. Possibly, I think it's been out for nearly 3 months now. So yeah, it's not a popular line. Yag Tiger is very popular because, you know, highest DPM and all that. Let's move on. If I were to play this many battles without recording with this tank, I'm guaranteed to have gotten some good games. I've done over 2,000 twice in 10 games. And it's not because I die immediately or I bounce every shot. It's because I can't seem to hit anything. This gun is just so annoying. I mean, usually I love the gun, and it loves me, but no, it doesn't. Left. Team as a death wish. The team as a death wish. It would make so much more sense to go right, because that way you get to counter all the mediums. Instead, let's call left, because we don't have more heavies. We don't have more mediums. We only have one more tank destroyer than the enemy team. So let's call left, where we can't counter their strengths, and we can't play to ours. 416. Let's see if he can put a shot through that hill with that 150. Let's see. Will he pen? Who knows? I don't care. Oh, nice. Taking off half of his health. Keep him coming. 146 patent there. 3 tanks over there. What to do? IS-3 over there. Waffle. Put another shot up. Not gonna reload before he gets into. Wait, I am. Picked up the kill. Almost got all of his health. However, somebody put 200 damage into him before I could kill him. So now we go to the IS-3 right behind the drive wheel. Damage the AMX and blow it. Another shot of damage out. So far we're up to around 2,600. Shot into patent, beautiful. IS-3. IS-3 is going to die. However, okay, we picked up our second kill. This battle's actually turned out much better than I expected, even though it's, I mean, I don't think it was smart to choose left, but whatever. If it works, it works. Don't even need to aim. Explain that to me. Okay, I'm gonna brawl the. What I think this thing is. That thing is the worst DPM for a medium tank at the tier. And we did a nice bit of ramming. We both weigh roughly the same. And 6'5". I'm under 5. 3 kills. Didn't quite get enough for a top gun, but I mean, that was a good game. Went much better than expected. There we go, an ace. 4,600 damage, 3 kills, 1,253 basic XP is an ace in this tank because I think I mentioned this earlier, only like 850 people played this thing since it's been released, and it is ridiculously easy to ace, and I love it. It's amazing when it works. I love how we start a battle out, super frustrated with the tank and it ends like that. But let's do this. What a wonderful run of games. I totally hasn't dropped. Totally haven't played 20 games or nearabouts. Alright, that's an exaggeration. I played like 10, 12, 15. I lost count. I mean, who knows, this footage probably won't be used. Hey, when did you guess it would bottom tier? For like the forever time and forever. That's a word, totally. Look it up. Somebody actually Googled that. Turns out that it's not a word. Screams at me in comments. Calls me noob. I cry. Yes. And we have a Foch on the enemy team. Hooray. And we have a lot of tank destroyers on our team. You wanna know the best spot on this map? Right behind this bush. So you can do that, I'm not spotted, because using mechanics, like spotting mechanics, I know for a fact that I won't get spotted because I can't see through the bush. But I can shoot through the bush, so can the enemy if they knew what they were shooting at. See, 300 damage already, haven't been spotted. SDB has taken a hit because he wasn't behind the bush, and now he's going to sit in front of me. Come on, dude. I might get spotted because of that. Did, yes, I kind of expected. However, I actually bounced the E100 or E100's return fire, probably because he's inexperienced and relies on hit skins. If you are firing through bushes, you have to know where to hit to pen, because you won't see hit skins if you're using a bush properly. Oh, where's the E100 go? I thought my gun was doing wacky things there. Oh no, let's just go like this. Rangefinder on top of E100 is weak spot. Because, you know, shooting the cupola of a tank obviously means that you should do damage to it, instead of just, you know, knocking out probably the commander. Depends on the tank. Hey, M48. Learn how to spell conquer. That's not, I'm not telling him to learn how to spell the word conquer, I'm telling him to learn how to spell in general. E75 used the opposite side of the map's really cheeky spot. Got that shot into me. I really wished he hadn't, but we'll have to live with it. Sup? Are you kidding me? This gun. Oh, this tank is fat. This tank is fat. If it wasn't so fat, I would probably have gotten another shot into this guy. Who instead... Oh, I shot over. Oh dear. Hooray! 1 kill. Yeah. That was less than 4-minute game. First class. Good enough for me. This is where the video ends. Not quite enough for mastery, mostly because I probably wasn't spotting for myself there. If I'd been spotting for myself, I would have easily have earned another 50 XP, and would have aced. So if I'd gotten another kill, I would have aced. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. 1 damage over 4,000, that's where we're going to end it. It is by far not even close to my highest ace in this tank, which was just over 6k. If I knew, I'd probably edit the screenshot in, but I don't know how, and I don't care. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did and would like to show that you did, please don't forget to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, and comment. I almost forgot my outro. And comment how much I rage. I rage too much, apparently. Somebody told me that once. And if you would like to platoon with me for a video sometime, you have to hit me up on Discord. Yes. And yeah, Foch is amazing. I mean, besides these things and the fact that the gun really wasn't behaving tonight, it's an amazing tank. So I do recommend getting this tank. I just don't recommend the previous tank or the tier 4 in this line or the tier 6 in this line. Weird. I don't recommend any of the odd tanks in this line. The EU-57 I do recommend, or UE-57, it's not EU. I recommend because it is the smallest tank in Blitz, so you know you got something going there. Tier 5 I absolutely recommend because it's a really good tank with a really good gun. Tier 7 I recommend because it's insanely close to being this tank right here in its playstyle, and it's just amazing. And then I recommend this tank because I love it, even though it sometimes doesn't love me. And then the tier 10 I don't recommend getting, but I will probably get it one day. Anyways, enough rambling. With all the being said and done, I have to say see y'all, have fun, stay safe, and bye.